In this particular question, by mistake, a voltmeter is placed in series and an ammeter is in parallel with a resistance R in the electric circuit of the cell. Now, when we construct voltmeter, we put high resistance in series, and in case of ammeter, we put a shunt or low resistance in parallel. So in case of voltmeter, there is high resistance in series, and in case of ammeter, there is low resistance in parallel. Now due to this mistake, what changes could be seen? Let us find out. The option A says, the main current in the circuit will be very low and almost all current will flow through the ammeter if resistance of the ammeter is much smaller than the resistance in parallel. As this voltmeter has high resistance and ammeter has low resistance, ammeter and resistor are in parallel, so resistance of this part will be even low, but this resistance is high. So overall resistance is high. If I consider voltage of the battery to be V0, then current in the circuit is equal to V0 by R high, and this will be very low, that is tending to 0. So option A is correct option. B option says, if the devices are ideal, a large current will flow through the ammeter and it will be damaged. If the instruments are ideal, the high resistance of voltmeter will tend to infinity and current in the circuit will drop down to 0. So in 0 current, the ammeter will not get damaged. So B option is not the correct one. If the devices including battery are ideal, ammeter will read 0 current and voltmeter will read the EMF of the cell. If everything is ideal, there will be no current in the circuit, so current in the circuit will be 0 and ammeter will read 0 current. And whatever potential drop is there is because of the high resistance in voltmeter, so potential drop across the voltmeter will be equal to the EMF of the cell or V0. So option C is correct one. Now D option says, the device may get damaged if EMF of the cell is very high and meters are non-ideal. If the meters are non-ideal and if this V0 is very high, that means I will be increasing. As current increases and these two portions are connected in parallel, ammeter has low resistance, so maximum amount of current will pass through the ammeter, and as high current passes through ammeter, the ammeter will get damaged. So D option is also correct. So in this particular question, option A, C and D are correct and B is not correct.